here, depending on how crazy wacky it gets. We'll see if I can describe and use the camera a little bit, do a little bit of dual action. It looks like we'll be towards B here this first round. Onto the B side, it'll be a triple stack, maybe. Soldier's gonna push himself up catwalk. The entire terrorist force is moving their way through apps. We'll see what the CT is there to receive them will do. Shoutit's going to lead the way. Shoutit definitely one of the players we're looking to see a performance from. But Cactus says no, sir. Cactus says no. Drop Shoutit. Purity will drop Raz. Gearops is going to find Purity, but Soldier's going to find Jax. Cactus will fall. Soldier's still fighting from catwalk. Gearops is going to push into B site. The plane will go down. Gearops now trying to fend off 3 CTs. Travis will find him and JP will find Anxiety, and that'll be the end of the round. SplattR's going to come out with a win there. Now, of course, we know these first 3 rounds of the game are not quite as influential as they used to be with the new buy economy. With the bomb going down, the terrorists could go for some SMGs on this one to contest that economical advantage that the CTs have gained themselves here. So we'll see what the buy comes out to be. Looks like mostly armor and SMGs for SplattR. I don't see an M4 on the board there. Purity is going to go for an MP5. Corrupt is going to go just a pistol, just grade, no armor on it. They're opting for those AK-47s in round 3. We'll see Jay Parsons up close here, as most of the terrorist force goes into Palace. They've gone a lot of these all-in strategies, but this is again early in the round. We've seen it every round so far. Cactus in mid here. Travis watching that catwalk side. Not quite aware of the presence in Palace. There are 4 players there, just 1 down ramp. Travis is going to get a smoke onto A ramp. No eyes on Palace right now. If the terrorists decide to stream out all at one, the CTs could definitely be in trouble. We've seen pistols do a lot of damage, and they don't have a whole lot of protection here, as neither of them have good cover if they fall. Travis is going to catch the first one coming out, and the second. Raz and Gearops are going to fall before Jax is going to find Travis. Cactus is going to chime in there with a kill on Shoutit. And looking towards ramp, he knows he's there. Cactus is going to move in, and Purity is going to go ahead and catch Jax out, and that will be the end of round 2. SplattR will take round 2, and here comes the first gun round more than likely. As we see most of SplattR probably upgrade. They've chosen not to. They've chosen to stick with the SMGs. We'll let Auto Director do the work here, as I seem to be lacking behind in catching the kills as they happen. So hopefully Auto Director can do a better job. I know it gets a lot of bad names for not keeping up with the pace, but it does better than I can. So sometimes a robot's got to do your job. Cactus going to find a good one on Shoutit in mid there. And Cactus says, no, this is my mid control, but he decides to step away to make sure he doesn't die, as he's been tagged down to 9 HP. Raz in the apps. Over on B site, he's just going to hold that passive angle, hoping to get a pusher through that smoke. Oh, come on, Auto Director, switch over here now. We see Soldier pushing into mid here. Does he know there's one in underpass? He's going to find a good grenade on Gearops. But as that said, Gearops is going to find a grenade to kill Cactus. The CTs are now spread 2 and 2. It's pretty thin. Mid control very handily in the hands of terrorists side. Corrupted is going to move their way up to connector. So just going to have to back away there. It seems the terrorists have chosen the connector fight to be their fight. Raz looking to see if he can find something. Not going to do so. Purity is going to win that battle. JP, the man between all of the terrorists and the A side. He's going to find one, but Jax is going to take him out eventually. Travis finding gear in the process. Purity's going to rotate over. There are 3 CTs to 1 terrorist here. Not looking good for Corrupted, but Jax is going to find one. Jax 2. It's a 1v1. Not sure where Purity is. Purity's going to move in from the CT side. Going to catch him off guard. Luckily, he picked up an AK-47 on the way. Jax almost has the clutch there in the 3rd round, but SplattR will still topple them in the end and take the 3rd round. And that's going to be big on the economy side of SplattR, as they've taken the first 3 completely without dropping one. That's going to help them put an op on the board here. JP has opted for the MP9. We'll assume he'll play that close roll up towards A ramp again. Something he likes to do, and see if he can exploit people not checking that angle right under the balcony. So we should see a default come from Corrupted here. They look a little slow on getting out to their default, but that's alright as the CTs haven't been pushing from the SplattR side. We'll see Raz move his way into the apartments. They're going to hold a passive apartments, not even push into them at this point. Gearops is going to hold that underpass angle and then move up behind Raz to take position in the apartments. Jack's up in the palace. We'll see if he can find anything here. Probably not looking to peek this early. Soldier has a good view down the side of mid. Mid control being completely relinquished by Corrupted. They don't want it. They don't need it. Whatever they have in mind does not require mid. Travis is going to get a little curious. Move into C underneath underpass. Decides to molly it off. Although no terrorists in that underpass to be blocked by that molly. They're setting up an apps. The apps players have slowly pushed their way forward in the apartments. Purity's going to find Raz and Gear as well. I'm sorry I missed both those kills there. The numbers are definitely hard to read for me. I definitely need a production guy. We'll have to look into that. JP holding a ramp all alone, but there's nobody there to hold it from. Purity in the apartments. Considering a couple more coming here. He's not going to catch the first one. Shoutit's going to find him. Soldier, now the man in between them and the bomb site. Soldier's going to find one on Shoutit. Soldier with the second one on Anxiety. Can he find the third? He switches to the USP. Soldier's going to find Jackson. Soldier cleans up that round nicely. Purity to start it off. Soldier to finish it. SplattR's going to get the fourth round. A good play by Soldier there to maneuver himself under the apartments early and not get anxious and greedy and jump up onto that barrel. Had he done so, he probably would have been dead because there were 3 terrorists up in that apartment. So now round 5 comes into play. A full buy from Corrupted, including an AWP. Cactus on the AWP. We'll see if that fight comes out mid. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case as the terrorists load themselves on the A bomb site. Travis putting some rounds down through the A ramp. We'll see if he finds anything there. Has an inkling there might be one in Palace. The Palace guy. Which is going to be Raz up in Palace. Looking to see what he can find. Gearops is going to find JP. Travis is going to get knocked through the smoke. And Soldier's going to move his way into connector. This is going to be a retake scenario here. SplattR definitely probably considering the save in their chat logs right now, as this is becoming a dire situation. Money not very good for SplattR CT side here. And as we all know, money is everything on the CT side. Soldier's going to molly off under. Cactus going to catch out Jax. We'll follow Soldier in the bomb site here. Soldier with a good one there. They know one's A ramp now. Gearops is going to find Cactus, however. Purity looking for the bomb. Might just stick it here. Decides not to. Purity's going to find a good one. Soldier gets the spray down in Palace. And Soldier's going to stick the bomb there. That's another round in the way of SplattR. A little bit closer one for Corrupted, but unable to hold that bomb site 4v3. Cactus definitely leads the way with that op shot into sight. And that opened the doors for Purity and Soldier, the dynamic duo, to get things done. We'll keep an eye on Cactus here and see if he can contest for that mid. That's usually where SplattR likes to play that op, is down mid to make sure they have that control early. But it looks like the terrorists are headed straight towards that B bomb site. Is it going to be a fast play? Maybe under. We'll see here soon. Purity making his way up into the apartments. He's going to push up to the ledge, deciding not to hold the van as many players do. Soldier's going to take a peek, take a gander down mid. We'll see if he finds anything here. Well, we know because we have the map, there are no terrorists that direction. As they move their way into apartments now. Purity's going to find one, but then fall. Soldier's going to get one with the molly. Gear will fall to him. Soldier playing the catwalk position now. Probably wants to wait for his team to show up. Not going to do so. The terrorists have made their way out. Soldier's going to fall. JP has made his way to the markets. Cactus is going to fall, and suddenly it's just JP versus Anxiety and Jax. It's a 1v2 situation. JP, one of the top performers from the east side, standing in here for the west. We'll see if he can take the retake 1v2 versus Corrupted. Corrupted looking for their first round. JP's going to look his way into the bomb site, but Anxiety's going to drop him. That'll be the end of the 6th round. Corrupted picking up their first here. The CT economy for SplattR is definitely scrambled across the board. You see Soldier on 9,000. But then just Travis sitting under 3,000. We'll see what the buy comes out to be. Probably it'll be a team save decision for the most part. A short buy at the very least. Anxiety pushed up mid here. Shout it, one of the guys we've talked a lot about this week. With the AWP at the top of mid. We'll see if he can find an opening for his team here. Purity's going to find one, pushing the underpass way. Shout it's going to move his way up chair. He hears the ladder break. Europ's going to molly his way in the connector. But the pistol's doing work so far as all 5 CTs stay alive so far. Europ's going to take a peek up in the ladder room, but nobody's there. Travos with a sneaky little spot up in Palace. Were someone to come out of Palace, he would surely catch them off guard, as they would have to fight. I believe that's JP sitting on the stairs there. The terrorists not really sure where to move to here in this round, as they seem to be scrambled all over the place. Shout it, still looking for that pick mid. He's maybe not going to find it, so it looks like they'll stack themselves into the A bomb site, and they'll expect Gear Ops to meet them through the connector. So we'll find Raz setting up a smoke here. Running short on time here. The flash will come off. That was the cool little camera angle I learned today. Raz going to move his way into the B bomb site. JP's going to find one, but Gearapps is going to put him down. Travis may be able to find something, not quite. Cactus is going to find Jax, but then Cactus will be found out by Raz. Raz moving his way towards the bomb site. Bomb has been planted. We'll look at Purity here, CT. We'll see if he can find an opening here for his teammate to come in. It'll be Soldier with the shotgun to clear the angles close. Will he find it? He's going to find Raz, but not Gear Ops. Assumes he's in Palace, but this is going to be a little bit of a misread from him. Maybe so. He's going to find him anyway. Gear Ops is going to follow the Soldier. Soldier with a great play there as he hears the footsteps coming around triple. He's going to hit the headshot on Gear Ops, and that'll be a 6-round SplattR back in control economically. Corrupted is going to be on that max loss bonus now for the most part, at least in terms of what their money looks like. Of course, that one win in... Oh, they actually did win the last round. Apparently Soldier did not have a kit and was unable to come away with the defuse. My apologies there for that missed call. So see another fast B setup from Corrupted here. They like to exploit this B bomb site, but have been unable to get into it for the most part due to the efforts of Purity. Purity up in the apartments. The terrorists are going to stop short. Looking to set up a B execute perhaps. Shout it. Looking to... I believe that's a smoke for the short of Catwalk. We'll see where it lands here. Never mind, that is the market smoke. It's going to mark it up, smoke off the door, and they're coming in quickly. They're screaming in. But the man to stand between them and the bomb site is Purity. Purity has done this multiple times. He's going to get one, but that's it. Soldier now playing Catwalk. The CTs have rotated in. Cactus, finding nothing through the smoke. Anxiety's going to get the bomb plant down. Feels the pressure from Catwalk. Soldier's going to fall. CT's all bunched up in markets now. They need to push their way out here. Travis with a good one. Travis maybe a second, not so much. Anxiety's going to find JP and Travis, and now it's suddenly just Cactus. Cactus will fall. Shout it's going to find him, and that's a third round in the way of Corrupted. Things look bleak for Corrupted coming into the 6th round, but now they've put themselves together 3 rounds in a row, looking economically dominant, as SplattR's going to be forced to save a 5-7 bot from Jay Parsons. We'll see a 5-7 bot by just about everybody from SplattR West. It seems no one has the CZ equipped. Given the recent nerfs to that, there's a possibility as to why. Jack's going to move his way up, find a rush from JP. It'll be the whole CT team. Jax is going to find 3 before Travis eventually puts him down. The terror side now aware of the rush. Only 2 CTs remain from the SplattR side. They're probably going to just look to hold on to that AK-47 as they'll have to save again this next round. difficult start from Corrupted has turned into some profitable rounds as they now sit pretty handily on top of the economy game, as they now try to hunt down these two players to prevent them from getting a rifle. A great job by Jax this round to spray down the 3 of the 5 rushing CTs coming down a ramp. It's something that Travis likes to do a lot, and it seems that Corrupted has done their homework. Both CTs have now bunched up together in Palace to have a better chance of holding on to that AK-47. Cactus putting salt in the chat. It seems SplattR's not happy with losing those last couple rounds. And the bomb will go off here, and that'll be a 4th round in the way of Corrupted. The game suddenly being closer than it seemed at the beginning of the round. Landon, the coach, putting in chat that he likes Cactus's op skin. So, a buy coming out from the CTs here to contest those AK-47s from the terrorist side of Corrupted. We'll see what Corrupted comes up with for this round. It looks like they'll be moving towards A. Another all-in play. It seems a lot of their play is execute onto a site and either win or lose. So we'll see Jay Parsons in his spot underneath Palace. The smoke's coming in from the terrorist side. Jay Parsons to be the man to stop them. A Molotov. Jay Parsons looks away at maybe the wrong time. He's going to get swarmed as Jax comes swinging around the corner to find Travis. They were ready for that. Corrupted definitely has studied their VODs. They know both teams fairly well. And that play was a direct counter to the CD setup of SplattR. Completely rolled through. It's now a 3v5 retake. We've seen them do it before. If Cactus can get an opening, they can maybe find something. But these terrorists are very well holed up. Purity will fall on top of Ticket as Jax find him. Soja trying to push his way into the site. Get anything. He doesn't. Gear Ops is going to take him down. So three alive from the terrorist side of Corrupted that round. Able to execute onto the A-bomb site. And now we're all tied up. SplattR CT holds quickly going south as they have no money to continue to contest with these AK-47s as the money continues to rise for Corrupted. I have to get a little drink of water here as my throat's getting dry. A mid-hop for the counter-terrorists. An exciting play. Can they get anything? Jay Parsons will find one. Soja finds a man lurking in the apartments. Purity's going to find a good one on to shout it. And the op will be in the CT possession. Guns across the board. Deagles on Jay Parsons and Soja, who are still walking around the map. Only 2 terrorists left to find. And this could be a free round for SplattR West if they don't overplay it. A boost for Purity onto the box. They have an inkling that this is going to the B-bomb site. It seems Soja had a good read after he pushed up those stairs from underpass. As the players come into apartments here. Be with Jax. Jax looking to smoke off catwalk. It might have been the good call from them. Jax will find Soja. Jay Parsons firing back. Jax finds Jay Parsons down, and now a battle ensues. Purity not an opper, but Travis will get him, so Purity won't have to try. A good round from SplattR as they preserve their money, get a couple rifles, and the round win to boot. Moving into the next round, round 12 of 15 of this first half. 6-5 SplattR lead, but the lead is narrow. A timeout will come in. I assume it's for Corrupted to set up their next play. They'll buy as they have the money to do so. They've won the last couple of rounds. We'll take a look at that scoreboard on top. No surprise without Luna here. Purity is leading the pack for SplattR West. On the Corrupted side, Jax getting a lot of things done with that AK-47 in his hands, especially on those eco rounds of SplattR West. However, was unable to do so last time. So now we're back at a gun round. Full utility from both teams. The unpause comes back out. And this round will get underway. Travis is going to make his way into connector. Shout it. He's going to get mollied off those boxes. Unable to find the pick he was looking for. Shout's going to look into connector. peek the catwalk, see if he can find anything there. Purity trying to get a little bit of a cheeky spam through the walls. He may have tagged somebody down. Looks like Raz has dropped a little bit lower in HP. Cactus gonna find a good one on Gear Ops. That's a great play by Cactus in order to get that done. Cactus gonna move his way up in the window as most of the terrorists have backed their way off of mid. They decided they don't need it right now, and they go back to what's worked for them, the B push. Maybe not what's worked for them, but what they feel comfortable with, it seems. Purity is going to put himself back in his regular spot. But he seems to be the only man on B site at the moment. No one willing to rotate over just quite yet as they're peering for more information. Jay Parsons has moved his way into Palace, so that can be checked off the list. There's no one in Palace. We'll see the rotates come over, but the wrong direction as Cactus moves towards A. Soja has moved himself up catwalk. Good patience. He hears the feet and is going to molly it off. They're going to push through it. The smokes will come out. Anxiety's going to find Purity. He's sat there one too many times, they say, and he's found him there. Soja sitting in the same spot he's sat since the beginning of the B holds. They'll find him here, maybe not. Soja gets Jax and the bomb down, but Shout It is going to take him out of the picture. Cactus is going to chime in. Travis is going to fall to Anxiety. Jay Parsons going to move in from the catwalk. Cactus going to get another one on Raz. Cactus cleans it all up. And here we are watching Jay Parsons walking to the bomb site afterwards, probably give with a congratulatory high five. Man, that's a tough word to say. 7-5, SplattR leads. Coming into the 13th round of the half. Corrupted looking to close the gap a little bit. SplattR looking to run away with it. An eco buy from Corrupted Esports as we move forward. Sofa Squad official states it's not a stream until Phil Swift quote comes in. Now that's a lot of damage, is the one we will probably be using. Maybe right here as Purity moves his way up into the apartments. We'll see if they read him this time. He's not in his normal spot, but that little pull of the switch might say otherwise, but it seems they've all walked right past him. Purity, can he hit anything? He hits 2. Now that is a lot of damage. Soja to clean it up here. Soja's going to find Raz. Anxiety. Jax is going to get him, though. Travis spraying into the site. He's now jumped through the window like a leaping spider monkey. Travis misreads, but he finds him anyways. Anxiety peeks out. Cactus will help with that one. And now just Jax on the bench side. He'll fall. Travis definitely getting things done. We'll take a look at that scoreboard. Travis 10-8. Normally see him a little bit more impactful, but as Corrupted seems to like to go B-site, it has been all about the Purity and Soja show today. That dynamic Batman and Robin over on the B-site definitely holding their own, at least taking a couple down with them while their team rotates in. So, second to last round of the half, SplattR leads 8-5, looking to close this down to make sure they have control for the second half, as we've seen their T-side struggle more than once, especially without Luna in the roster today. So a standard hold from them for the most part. An A stack this time. Shoutit's going to find Jay Parsons in the Palace. Not sure quite why he was pushed up into there, but Travis will molly it off. He doesn't want to deal with it. Meanwhile, the rest of the terrorist side will come screaming up A ramp. Anxiety will check under Palace here, and he's going to move himself into that position normally held by JP. The bomb will go down. And now the fights ensue. It's a 4v5 retake for the counter-terrorists. Most of them coming out of the connector, trying to find any sight lines for Cactus to be able to find a frag to help them out and even the odds. They're not sure about it. Cactus looking up in the Palace. Can he find anything? The Molotov will go up in there, catching Shout It before the smoke can go down. And Soja's going to find Raz. Purity will find Anxiety. Cactus still looking for that Palace shot. Cactus missing a good one in ramp. He's going to miss that shot too. Shout It's going to get all the things done. And Cactus will lose this round here. So the round going in the way of Corrupted, and money not really there for SplattR to fight that last round. They really needed that, and it looked like they would have it, but Shout It says otherwise. Shout It rising in the scoreboard here as he has moved to 7-10. Expected to see a little bit more out of him in this game, but again, it is the terrorist side, and Op might not necessarily be the best tool for the job there. We'll see him on the CT side if he can make a big difference. 8-6. Can Corrupted close the gap? SplattR with a limited buy here as an XM is out on Soja. We'll see if he can put that to good use, as it appears Corrupted is going for what they do best, or worst, or whatever you want to call it. Purity and Soldier have actually switched positions this time, as Purity has the utility and the equipment to fight that long catwalk road. Purity gonna grenade up into the apartments as the smokes come down. Good Molotov. Purity's gonna find two. And now the wall must stand. Purity is gonna find another one. That's three for Purity. Cactus is gonna fall to Shout It. Definitely seen him win a couple of duels there, but Purity with the jumping 5-7 shots will take him down. So 9-6 is our halftime for this matchup between SplattR West and Corrupted Esports here in the Luck League. We'll take a minute break here as we get prepared to switch sides. I'm gonna get a drink of water because that's what I do if my throat hurts. And we'll take a look at the Twitch chat. Nothing new since then. I thought maybe there would be. Does not appear to be any new things, so we'll put one of these from my personal account into the chat because it's on my phone and I don't feel like switching screens. Hope you're enjoying yourselves out there and preparing for a hefty meal tomorrow as Thanksgiving comes underway for us Americans. If you're Canadian, I don't think you celebrate Thanksgiving, so sucks to be you because turkey is very, very well done. Very, very good to eat. Along with that ham on Thanksgiving, the stuffing that comes from the turkey, the mashed potatoes, the cranberry sauce, that's my personal favorite. Certainly an American tradition. So as we get ready to go pistol round, switching sides here, we'll see mostly armor come out for both teams. Complete armor for Corrupted. Everybody but JP on the terrorist side for SplattR. JP with that limited utility of smoke, 2 flashes. It looks like it'll be an A hit here as 2 men hop up into Palace. It'll be Purity looking to make his way into the A bomb site. Just one and a half defenders on the A bomb site. JP is going to be moving his way in here behind with the bomb. Purity's going to fall to Jax. Shout It's going to find Travis. Cactus going to find Jax. Can JP find Shout It? He does. Never mind, that's Raz. Shout It seems to be still in the CT. The bomb will have to get down here, but it's going to be a close timing. JP's going to sit Firebox. A 2v3. Cactus looking to find those kills, but JP gets it done. Cactus with a good one on the stairs. Cactus will fall. It's a 1v1. JP with the USP in hand. We've seen him do work with it before, but he is locked down in the firebox area. He needs to kill time to make sure that there will be no bomb defusal, but Corrupted Gear will get it done. Does he have time to defuse? I think he does. It's going to be close. He indeed gets it done with a .03 on the clock. Corrupted will pick up the pistol round. But the bomb plant did go down for SplattR West, so if they save one more, they should be able to buy just like Corrupted will with the M4. Shout It will pick up an M4 to start this round off. Unable to win that duel there, Jay Parsons will choose to buy nothing and relinquish the bomb as well. Shout It with a good couple. That's 3 in mid for Shout It. Just 2 remain. Shout It finds another one. Perhaps an ace here. Shout It will get it done. That's an ace for Shout It. What a wonderful play from him. He's going to drop down into the underpass entrance and take out the last T player for SplattR. SplattR definitely needs to get their T side going here, and the money now is there to do it. Cactus with the AWP to fight off Shout It and the hordes of Corrupted. Shout It with an AWP. It's been dropped over. We'll see how SplattR chooses to deal with this, as we've been told Shout It is a man on a mission. Cactus in Palace. Can he find an opening for this SplattR squad to make it into the A bomb site? He'll need to do it quickly, as most of this round rests on his shoulders to win his duels. Soldier up in the A ramp, waiting for the signal to move into the site. The CTs seem to have an inkling that there are indeed players stacked up towards the A site, as Jax has eyes in Palace. Cactus will probably look for the peak jungle first, so will he find the stairs player? Shout It's gonna find Cactus. Shout It from the jungle position. Shout It with another one on JP. Raz is gonna find Soldier and Purity, and Travis will fall to Jax. And that's not looking good for the terrorist side of SplattR. Take a look at the scoreboard there and how quickly the tides have changed for Shouted as he rises towards the top. Now 17 and 12, adding that ace under his belt. Jax capable of doing work as well, 21 and 15. Anxiety right behind, 10 and 12. Purity, the big hitter for SplattR. He'll need to do something big here to get them back into this, as it'll be an eco round as they come through, bursting through the molly. Almost everyone will fall. Anxiety will find Purity. Can he find another? Anxiety will find Soldier. And Jay Parsons. Jax will clean it up with a kill on Travos. That's a 10th round in the way of Corrupted, and Corrupted has the lead for the first time. A close affair indeed, as the bye is broken, to say the least, for Corrupted. A couple of FAMAS. Just one FAMAS out, actually, as the terrorists are able to pick up the AK-47s again with that lost bonus. Cactus going to miss the first shot. Is there a shot to hit? That's the real question. He'll move his way to the top of mid. A big grenade, that's not going to help him out any. Jay Parsons going to open it up with a kill on gear. There's still a man in the window. It's Shouted, holding that catwalk angle. But he's moved off it, and that might be an issue for him. Making sure nobody has moved up into the window, but he's going to find one here in a minute. Purity moving his way into the connector. A 5v4, they'll need to move quickly. They have a minute left on the clock. Corrupted using an off angle I haven't seen before, sitting on top of the ninja boxes, but Purity will find him anyway. Jax to trade him out. Jax to find another one. JP will fall. Shouted chiming in. Travis will find Jax. No Shouted's in there. He's going to find Shouted, and that might be the opening. SplattR needs to get a W on the board. Cactus going to pick up the rifle. We've known he's capable of using it. Anxiety going to catch out Cactus, however, but now Travis knows where he is. Doesn't matter. Anxiety's going to find him. It's a great round from Anxiety, catching the last two there, winning the 1v2, and Corrupted looking dominant on the CT side here. Landon's going to call a timeout. Wants to talk something over. Didn't like how that round went. Maybe lost too many in the process. SplattR really needs to find a round here, as they've lost the last 5. Last 6 if you include... Nope, never mind. I lied. They've lost the last 5. And this is slowly getting out of hand for them. The unpause will come in, and the timeout will cease to exist as we get started for this 21st round out of 30. Corrupted cruising towards that finish line. Galil's on the board for SplattR West. This is looking to be a dire situation. A W for this round definitely needs to occur. Soldier will hold the A ramp push. Not going to be one. He's going to move his way into the ramp. Travis looking to throw over top. Soldier holding the close angle, hoping to maybe find a pusher. The CTs have corralled themselves around mid. Getting suspicious of that underpass play, but there won't be one. Travis holding ever so longly onto that smoke. I assume the call was made for 1 minute to make those counter-terrorists definitely anxious, but this execute will have to happen quickly. Corrupted, not sure where it's going to come out of, but now they do. Now they know. Jax gets some good damage onto Jay Parsons, but it's been sent back the other way. Shouted will find a good kill on the Jay Parsons. They need to get Shouted down and out. Travis will find a good one on Jax, but then Cactus will find Raz. It's been traded 3v3. Soulja fighting an odd with a Galil. Maybe not the most sought after duel. Ooh, Gear Ops will find Cactus, and that's going to make things difficult. A 3v2. Travis under. Soulja's going to sit in the firebox. Travis knowing he might have to peek here. It's a big smoke. Travis will find one. Can he isolate him? He does. It's just the Opera shout it. If they can take him out here, the money might be sitting in a dire situation for Corrupted should they lose another round. So Corrupted should have one or two more buys left in them. An op should be dropped from Anxiety over to Shout It. So they will indeed have a buy. SplattR, however, has a big hole to dig themselves out of, both economically and score-wise. Sitting down a round and with no money to secure it. Galil's on 3 players, an op on Cactus. Sacrifices have been made. There's only a flashbang on Purity and Jay Parsons. The B hold coming in a little late as the smoke went up, so they used it to allow themselves to maneuver a little bit better for that round hold. Jax moving into mid. Will he find something here? He's going to get tagged up pretty heavily, but Jay Parsons paid a price for it. Had he had an AK in his hands, that might have gone differently, but it is a Galil. Shout It, gonna find Jay Parsons boosted up into window, and now they know where the mid play's at. They need to get out of mid quickly because Shout It is still there, lurking in the window. Looks like they'll maybe try the window boost again, expecting Shout It to have gone. Purity's gonna find him. It looks like he took a leg in the process. Jax will find Travis. Purity looking to win this with the AWP. SplattR looking all but disjointed on the map there as they've gone every which direction. The bomb will go underpass with Purity. Meeting him there is gonna be Soulja. Soulja's gonna have to clear this left corner to make sure they can get through safely. He'll indeed do so. 2 ops in the hands of SplattR West. They've chosen to replace the Galils with ops. Soulja, a capable fragger we've seen. But Gear Ops says not today, sir, as he'll find 2. Purity and Soulja will both fall to him. Anxiety looking to find this last frag, as Cactus will look to hold on to the op. And the manhunt will begin as they spread out to try to find a fleeing Cactus. So 12-10, Corrupted leads over SplattR. A difficult path for SplattR on the way to victory, as Corrupted has secured themselves the money, the rounds, and just about everything else. SplattR unable to buy anything other than maybe a little bit of hope from their hearts, with Cactus having an op and full utility for the most part. He's missing a Molotov. But a smoke and a couple of flashes on your opera might be all you need, with a couple of pistols and a couple of prayers. So a pause will come out. SplattR is considering perhaps forcing in this round, it seems. I would call it unwise, but again, momentum is everything in this sport, and if the momentum is necessary to win, then that is the case. We've seen it told here in plain black and white that without Luna on the roster, the SplattR West side terrorist attack seems to squander and fail, as Corrupted CT side just has proven too strong time and time again for them to break through. Match still paused as they use the full extent of this timeout. And we'll see what comes of it. It seems the pistols have been force bought. A CZ on Soulja, Jay Parsons in Purity with P250s, and a Tech 9 on Travis, so the money will definitely be in pain for everyone should they lose this round. But it does give them a fighting chance, as we've seen the pistols do work for SplattR time and time again. So no unpause yet. Still paused. A big old swig of water for me there as I try to refresh my throat a little bit. I could hear it was getting hoarse. Like I said, I am getting sick, so that's unfortunate, especially with the holiday seasons going around. Gotta go see all the little cousins that definitely have sicknesses from their schools, so I'm sure it'll just make it worse. Moving on. Round 23. Coming into business here. 12-10. Corrupted leads over SplattR. SplattR with zero money to prevent that 13th round. Can they get it done anyway? A smoke on Soldier comes out last minute. He decides he might need that anyway. Shoutout's gonna move his way into the connector. He chooses that spot to sit this round. SplattR will need to move quickly if they want to beat him to the punch. Travis in the A ramp. I disagree with this being a slow play, but that seems to be the call from IGL of this game. Purity. Travis is going to move his way into the A bomb site unscathed. A flash will come down, and they're suddenly in. Can they find a frag though? No. Jackson Shoutout team up for 3. Raz chasing Cactus down. He's going to find him, and it's just Jay Parsons in the firebox position, unable to find anything. The bomb at least went down, so they will get the money from that. But an absolute slaughter by Jax at the ramp. Jax says, not today. You will not come away with the round win. No, sir. Jax cruising towards 30 frags in this match. A force to be reckoned with on the CT side. SplattR will need an answer for him, and they'll need it quick. AK-47 should be able to come up this round. No op, because there's not an opportunity for one without the money. A smoke will go towards mid, and they'll vie for mid control, but Shoutout is in the window. A flash lets Travis get in position behind the boxes. That might be a one-way. They'll need to be careful. Anxiety's going to smoke further into the apps. He doesn't like where the first smoke landed. He wanted to double down. Travis with a Molotov. It's going to land short, it seems. However, Shoutout has backed off. There's 3 stacked toward the B bomb site, as SplattR has mid control almost completely here. Travis lining up a smoke. Not sure if he knows quite the lineup for it. Jack's gonna get tagged up, but returns the damage to Jay Parsons. Purity looking to boost or go into the window. Shoutout's ready for it though. He's done this once before. SplattR guys might have gotten wiser of it, as it seems they put a smoke down. They've missed the smoke, however. A flash comes up and Shoutout's gonna find Soldier. SplattR in disarray now as they try to find a bomb site with an opening. There doesn't seem to be one in this corrupted defense. We'll see Jay Parsons move towards the apps. They're going to push through that Molotov, and it's going to cost them their lives as Gear Ops and Shoutout team up to take down Cactus and Travis. Purity and Jay Parsons, all that remain, and not enough time to get the bomb down. They'll go ahead and escape with their lives, perhaps, because coming in behind them, it seems Raz has found both Purity and Cactus, and that will be the end of that round. SplattR in trouble now. No money on Purity. Corrupted. 14 rounds, 2 away from the victory. SplattR West sitting at only 10 and $0 in the bank for Purity. This will be a full Glock round, and it looks like they're going to head straight towards the B bomb site. Purity's going to find Anxiety. Cactus will get Gear Ops, and that's a B bomb site. Suddenly there's a fight on their hands. Purity's been able to relinquish an AK. Travis moving towards the van. He's been spotted. All from markets. Not sure if the terrorists are aware of that. Travis will fall. Purity will fall. Suddenly it's just Cactus. Cactus will get Raz. But not Jax. Jax continuing to be a brick wall for this corrupted esports side, as they're on match point. A rough second half for SplattR, as it seems they've only been able to acquire the one round. Fragging power is seriously lacking without Luna, as only Purity is able to do anything with that AK-47. Jax chiming out. Speaking of Purity, he's out of the round. Travis will find Raz, but Jax stays alive in the smoke. Jax at 50 health, gonna get a good Molotov down. Shout it. We'll find Soja. Soja will fall. Jay Parsons gonna find Jax. And Gear Ops, it's just Anxiety left. He's coming in from the jungle. It's a 2v1. Anxiety has clutched one of these before. He's going to find the first on Cactus. Jay Parsons went from yes, yes, yes to oh, no, no, because Anxiety's coming in, but Jay Parsons seems to have the read on it. This balcony seems to be his best friend, as he likes to hide under it a lot. We'll see if Anxiety checks for him. Anxiety will not do so, and Jay Parsons will secure the second round of the half for SplattR. A little bit of money there for them to buy, but Corrupted has won plenty, so they'll not be hurting for the dollars. (15-11) SplattR looking to bring it to overtime, but they've got a long way to go to do it against a team that has not faltered on the CT side. It'll be a B hit, more than likely, as they start to stack that B apartment side. A smoke comes out for Travis. Purity through the window is going to find a good one on Gear Ops. He knows there's a second on the site. He's going to find it. Anxiety will fall. And just like that, it's a 5v3. And this time SplattR has guns. It'll be a save from Corrupted. They're going to sit on the A bomb site. They know they don't have the money to fight this. And SplattR will secure a 12th. Very well done by SplattR. That's a great call from Purity, the IGL, to make sure they get out quickly onto the bomb site. He does it himself, gets the 2 frags, and Corrupted decides to give that up. They don't want to fight that at all. They just have to be careful of where they run away from this bomb site too, because if they run to the wrong spot, they're going to run and smack dab into a group of CTs that are angry they lost the round. So 12-15. The score will be as we head into our 28th round. That looming threat of overtime coming ever closer. We'll see which team's stamina can withstand. SplattR still needs 3 to make it a possibility, but the save is on the way for Corrupted, should they drop another one. You assume a bike will come out from Jackson Gear Ops, and for the first time, we see a double op setup from Corrupted, as it seems they need a timeout to set this up. Coach Landon says we need to talk about this and brings the boys in for a huddle. Purity will need to be really dynamic with his play calling in the next couple of rounds in order to keep SplattR alive in both the tournament and in this game. The match will be unpaused, and we'll get underway. We'll see if SplattR can pull off a win without Luna in the lineup. The gaping hole he leaves is definitely felt on the roster there. No player matching up to what he normally drops in the game of 30 frags. Travis looking to put a smoke down onto that B bomb site. Looks like it'll be a B fake, however. We'll see if Corrupted leans towards that after the smokes come in. So Travis will hold that as the rotations comes back. And it seems Corrupted will move towards that B bomb site. If SplattR gets going quickly, they can definitely get in here. JP with a missed flashbang, but Purity will find Jax. Now it's Raz. Raz will find Purity. Raz dropped down to just 15 HP, but Shout It coming in hot. Jay Parsons will fall to him. Thought he could maybe get through it. Shout It looking through that little tiny spot in the smoke. It's a 3v4. 1.5. Gear's gonna find Cactus. Raz still on 10 HP now. Some harassment from mid. Travis, good to find Gear. Soldier's good to find Anxiety. Now it's just the Ops versus the AK, the two best guns in the game. Soldier will find him through the smoke. It's 13-15, and Corrupted is hurting on money. There cannot be a full buy from everyone this next round, and SplattR's found the hope they need to continue. The game server has been shut down. Not sure what happened there. We'll see if we can reconnect here. It seems we may have run into some maintenance issues. It appears that is indeed the case. We just get maintenance?
No,
Huh?
Did the
no, I kicked everybody
Why?
after the game.
Oh, I was behind. Do you guys? So they must have won a round, huh?
Yeah.
One. Oh, oh.
I'd have left it a little bit longer so I could finish the GOTV.
It was
Fucking
16-13.
I fucking hate this league.
It was 16-13.
So unfortunately, folks, fact of the
We're
matter,
out.
fact of the matter is, the server closed early.